Hello everyone, this is Leslie from Reach Packing. Today we're gonna show you how to unpack and connect the wires and powers of this 2500C capsule filling machine. As you can see, the machine is packed with 3-layered plastic films and it is set on a solid wooden crate. And the room here is really convenient for the forklift.
These films prevent machine from scratches, dust, moisture, and rusting.
We also offer an upgraded vacuum packaging.
Wrapped in an aluminum foil bag, heat-sealed, vacuum-packed, and cushioned with foam for safe, rusty-free sea shipping. For today's machine, we've equipped it with a vacuum feeder, tank of the water ring pump, dust collector, capsule filter and polisher, and a vacuum cleaner. The user manual is usually placed on the turret. Some small parts might be packed inside the tank of the vacuum pump to save space. Place the 2 dust collection boxes in the position. Find the powder hopper. Install the powder hopper. Ensure it's tightened. Connect the vibration air pipe. Close the hopper lid. Plug in the vacuum cleaner by twisting. Shake it a little to make sure it's tight. Connect one end of the pipe to the vacuum cleaner, and the other end goes to the bottom of the capsule filler. Wrap the inlet and outlet ports of the vacuum pump with Teflon tape, then connect the valves. Tighten the valves. Attach the elbow connector inside the vacuum pump. Add water into the vacuum pump. Fill it until the water reaches about 1/3 of the tank. The vacuum pump has a thin hose and a thick hose. Connect the thin hose to the bottom of the pump. Connect the thick hose to the top of the vacuum pump. The other end of the thick hose should be connected to the outlet of the capsule filler, and the thin one connects to the inlet. Make sure to tighten all the hoses with clamps.
Unlike traditional capsule hopper, what we got here is a capsule feeding machine.
Compared with traditional feeding method, the vacuum capsule feeder is faster and more stable. Find the long tube and unpack it, and the U-shaped tube. Assemble them, insert them into the feeding port of the vacuum loader. Align the discharge outlet with the capsule inlet of the capsule filling machine. Plug the vacuum loader's power into the capsule filler. This is the capsule shortage detector. It alerts when there aren't enough capsules. This is the powder shortage alarm. It automatically alerts when the powder level is low. You can adjust it up and down. Now let's set up the capsule sorting and polishing machine. This is our horizontal capsule sorting and polishing machine. We also have a vertical one, offering enhanced efficiency and higher output. Lay the machine down to put the wheels on. Install the polisher's parts just like shown in the video. Connect the air pipe to the polisher. Once it's set up, place it next to the discharge area of the capsule filler. Next, connect the vacuum cleaner to the back of the polishing machine. Insert one end of the hose into the vacuum cleaner by rotating it. Connect the other end to the bottom of the polishing machine. Plug in the polisher in the vacuum cleaner. Plug the vacuum cleaner's power cord into the polisher.
That all the supporting machines has been connected, it's time to connect the power and air supply.
Connect one end of the air tube to the air outlet valve. Connect the other end to the air inlet of the capsule filler. Now we connect the power supply to the capsule filling machine. This is an aviation plug. Remember to lock both ends properly. Straighten out the copper wires at the end of the cable. If they're not long enough, just cut off a bit of the outer insulation layer. There are 5 wires, 1 neutral, 1 ground, and 3 live wires. You see labels on each of them. Check the video for the exact wiring spots. The neutral goes here, and the other three can be connected in any order. The ground wire goes here. After the wiring is done, open the motor cabinet door. Switch on the breaker to get ready for voltage testing. Turn on the main power switch. Take out your voltmeter. First, check the three-phase power supply. The voltage between any two live wires should be around 380 volts. Check the voltage between the live wire and the neutral wire to see if the single-phase voltage is about 220 volts. The 380 over 220 volt system also matches the 400 over 230 volt standard used in Europe and other regions. The voltage is qualified, but now the alarm is ringing. The PLC shows the live wires are reversed. That's okay, it's totally normal. Just turn off the power and switch the positions of L1 and L2. Turn off the machine's power, disconnect the circuit breaker, and swap the wire positions. Then turn the machine back on and switch on the breaker. The alarm's gone now.
The alarm still rings. Check whether the emergency stop button has been pressed. Now that the power and air connections are complete, before manual test, we need to clean the surface.
Use a clean anti-static cloth or vacuum cleaner to remove dust, then wipe with alcohol. And finally, dry with a clean cloth or let it air dry. If you find slight rust, use the oil can from the toolbox to spray a thin, even layer of oil and then wipe it off. Then check whether any parts are loose and whether there are any foreign matters inside.
After everything's checked, manually test the machine to check if it runs smoothly.
Open the motor cabinet door. Install the hand wheel. Start turning it. See if the machine runs smoothly. Then press the jog button. Check again to make sure everything moves smoothly.
Let's test each supporting machine to see if they work normally.
On the PLC, select the manual mode. Click the vacuum pump button. Check if the pump works normally. Feel the capsule separation vacuum port to see if there's suction. Press dust collector to see if it works normally. See if the air is blowing out normally from the outlet. Press the auto capsule load to test it. See if you can feel the suction inside the tank. Next, test the polishing machine. This button controls the power switch. The knob controls the speed. Turn on the vacuum cleaner and see if it's working properly.
After testing all the functions, now it's time to start the machine.
Press auto capsule load. Pour in hollow capsules. After confirming that the capsules are in position, press the capsule supply button. Capsule feeding switch has turned on. Press main motor. The machine runs smoothly.
Still heads up, if you found your capsule weight is inconsistent, just adjust here.
Our filling rods use a pull slot design. Lower it for more filling, raise it for less.
You notice too much powder leakage during operation, just fine-tune the gap between the dosing disc and the copper plate.
A feeler gauge is included in the toolbox to help you measure the distance. Make sure to insert it vertically. We also have detailed tutorial video for you.
That's it for today's video. We're gonna record more instruction videos for different types of machine. If you have any more questions, just reach out to us. See you next time.